y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. So you done hit that like on the way in. Say the 229 Albany, Georgia's in the building. Say, hey, sugar. The 912 Savannah is in the house. And the D is in the building. Say, hey, Willie. SCD Friday, the 801 Salt Lake City, Utah. Back in the mother 30 minutes of 5. Watch 2336 and your 9. Say, get them lights up early. Y'all, we need to be over 500. I need your participation out here in these streets. Say, what up, nephew? Say that auntie. Say, it's time to play. The 318 Shreveport. Hiding up under the desk, scratching and sniffing my monkey. Hey, Willie, what's happening? Be careful. Don't get caught. Be careful. Don't get caught because you get your first verbal. They go downhill from there. Orlando is in the building. Say the 47 is in the house. Say the 615 is in the building. Say the 334 the Gun Monkey Town is in here for STD Friday. Say, hey, Willie, the Bronx is here for that chat, for that 5. And hey, chat family, how y'all is doing around here in these streets? Happy STD Friday, everybody. Say I'm ready to earn some street money today. Trying to tell you something. It is payday out here in these streets. How y'all doing? Willie Williams, appreciate y'all for joining me. Boop, 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 boop. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news show. You're finna see some things that you don't normally see because you don't watch TV no more. And that's what's up. Shout out to everybody who refused to watch TV because we got things to do like watch social media. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That is the new news. The 717 is in the building. So the 419 is up in here. Hit that like on the way in. Shout out to the truth. Hold on. Let me scroll down just so I can make sure I can hold it. Just shout out to the truth with the $5 super chat. Say payday and a little sum for the building fund. Pastor, happy SCD Friday. I appreciate that right there. What it do, man. Y'all come on in and make a player feel good around here. Phoenix is in the building. What it do. Woo! Boy, we done made it. Give y'all a pat on the back. You say a pat on the back. You done made it to a whole nother week. You done made it to a STD Friday. One more again. This is where we share. We share ourselves with somebody that we don't know. This is not about the person. This is not about you and your significant other. This is not about the one that you in holy matrimony with. My condolences. This is not about the one you love. This is about somebody you done met at the gas station, at the Family Dollar, at the racetrack, the gas station, the 7-Eleven, the Walmart, the Publix, the Wendy's, at the everywhere, anywhere that you meet somebody at the day and you be like, you know what? I don't mind. Go ahead on to get on in. We're trying to spread these STDs. Again, we're trying to keep the healthcare system working and pumping. We need people with jobs out here in the community so we can continuously learn and stuff like that. We can learn, we can create new vaccines and viruses and stuff like that right there so we can keep society going as society's supposed to go out here in the community. You know what I'm saying? Do not be scared if you worry about HIV, AIDS, herpes, and all that. No. We got medication for everything. The emergency room is open 24 hours. Once that thing go to setting in, about 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, run on down into the emergency room. Hell, you might see somebody else that you can link up with the following week. No problem, but remember, when you get your prescription and you go down there, the Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, or any other where else you can get your dope from, please do not use all your dope in one setting. Do not use all your dope in one setting. This is not what we're doing because remember, things can be shut down in a moment's notice, and we still trying to participate on STD Fridays out here in the street, and sometimes you can't get around them. You can't get up there to the emergency room and stuff like that if they shut it all down. At least you will be able to conquer your STD and get right back in the game. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Marshall for the $2 super chat. Say, stop making money off death. Laugh out loud. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know what I was thinking. Wow. Hey, listen. They don't say, but I listen, like I had to say, I understand it because I know us. I understand it because I know dog you folk. I get it. We don't have no problem with our lighter hue brothers and sisters out here making billions off death. Billions off death. We only got a problem with this dog you people making change, making a few dollars. Not that we making billions off death with dog you folk, lighter you folk. Like, we don't give a fuck. If you're down, we're gonna talk about it. People is mad about the people making the pennies, but not mad at the people who is making the billions. I understand. But I still don't get it in 2022. I thought we would have grew past that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's some people's thought process, and it is okay. Live your best life. Follow your own understanding out here in the street. Hashtag no damn daddies. Hashtag no mentors. That's what's up. Remember, y'all, we got to get the lights up over 500. Appreciate y'all. Early. We in here early. It's payday. We got Cash App. We got the PayPal, the Cash App, Super Chat. We got all that fly stuff right there. Let's go ahead on and get into it. We finna throw up one real quick, and then we're gonna get into the main event early. Wait a minute. Damn it, I did the wrong thing. Let me go ahead on and remove that because I gotta put this right here. We're gonna get into the main event early because the main event is lengthy. And if y'all nice, if y'all play nice, we're going to do a little bit after this main event. That's the goal. Because I just can't put out one piece of news. I do, well, hell, I can, but it's Friday. Why not? Let's just have a good time, enjoying one another, speaking with one another, passing around thoughts and stuff like that, phone numbers and emails and Instagrams and shit so we can link up and start hunting. That's what's up. Got to take y'all to where a player's not watching. It's 12, it's 3, it's 6, and it's 9 out here. Done messed around and done got caught slipping. In these streets.
Gas station security cameras rolling as two men in masks on a mission set their sights on a customer standing at the drive-thru window. The man in the red hat goes to get back inside this SUV, but is put to a stop after a struggle. In the seconds after this moment, he would be shot, later dying at the hospital. Police identifying him as 24-year-old Malik Baker.
Scare yourself.
This is how some regulars of the convenience store on McLean Boulevard in Parkville feel after learning of the gun violence. Baltimore County Police say the shooting call came in around 2 in the morning Sunday. A timestamp on that surveillance video shows the incident from start to finish only took about 60 seconds.
Let me tell y'all something. If y'all is at a drive-thru at a gas station or any other place, you at a drive-thru, and you look behind you and some players is walking up, or any human being is walking up with ski masks, and it ain't like cold. Hell, even if it's cold and snowing, and they got ski masks on, walk away. I don't care what you had done bought. I don't care if you done put your money in and gave them people your money. Walk away, get in your car, drive around, and if like you done gave them too much money, you might need to go back, swing through, look around, watch your settings, ask for your refund, and get on up out of there.
But left hurt behind to last a lifetime for Baker's family and friends.
Our thoughts and prayers are with the Baker family tonight.
Police spokesperson Joy Stewart confirms this is one of 2 shootings county detectives are working. Just 2 hours earlier, that same day, officers went to investigate both the car crash and shots fired in Essex within a quarter mile of each other.
I will continue to tell y'all, the streets got to eat, man. And you out here, us. We as food. We is food out here. People waiting to catch you slipping, man. I'm trying to tell y'all something. Y'all go on with your day like it won't happen to me. I'm in a good area.
Once on Heartland Road in Sugarwood Circle, police say a pair was found inside a crashed car. One of
Say, can they sue the gas station? No. You go to the gas station at your own risk.
them suffering from a gunshot wound.
We would ask anyone who has information to please contact us, even if it seems as if it might be insignificant.
This call to action for the community to help is one some feel will be answered.
A call to action. Damn it, I'm giving y'all a call to action. Watch 23-6 in your damn 9. What else do we got to say?
I'm pretty sure if like someone knew something, they would speak out. Cause
No, they would. Listen, we got to put a number in front of that K.
they like a real like gated community, they stick together.
They not going to tell. Somebody in the community know, because like I be saying, when the streets be eating, we can't help but to tell somebody that we just hit a lick. Oh boy, we done came up out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? We can't keep it to ourselves.
Police do tell us that the man shot in Essex is expected to survive, and now they're working to figure out if those two people in the car were the intended targets. As for the gas station shooting, police do confirm right now what they're working on is the circumstances that led up to what happened at the gas station. I'm reporting live from Baltimore Police Headquarters.
The streets just trying to eat. The streets just trying to eat. They was circling around. They was on shift. They was on their shift, and they like, shh, we gotta get him. Look at him. He just there, stand up there all cute, up at the drive-through window, not watching his 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta get him. He don't watch the Willie Williams show. Obviously, he don't. Say Baltimore is a very dangerous place. I can believe that. I can truly believe that. But I will continue to tell y'all, one of our biggest problems out on earth and society and shit is we don't give people enough time at the resort. We don't give people enough time at the resort. That's why people feel like, hell, if I do this a little petty little crime. If I get caught, they may give me 30 days or 6 months or maybe a year and a day, and that's about it. I jump right back out. I'm back in the game. You know what I'm saying? Start giving people about 50 years for stealing a candy bar. All right. That's too much. 49. You know what I'm saying? Just like we got to do something out here in these streets. Shout out to Logan for the $5 super chat. Say if there is a Scat Pack, SRT, or Demon vehicle, pull off. Oh, yeah. Yeah, damn SRT. Them boys be. Shout out to everybody who got them SRTs and Chargers and Hemis and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that right there, the stuff that we got to look out for because y'all be working in these type of vehicles. I got to point it out because that's a fact. Do not get upset with me. Not all the time, but sometimes, a lot of times, y'all be working like that right there. Shout out to Monica for the $10 cash app. Say, happy STD Friday. I appreciate that right there. Shout out to Lavaris for the $1 cash app. Say, happy STD Friday, church. Remember, raw is law. That's what's up out here in these streets. Get in, do not be afraid. Look. I said that we're going to get right on into, all right, yeah. Let's go ahead on and get into it. And then we can do some stuff afterwards if y'all want to lay around and stay around and have a good time and enjoy your day. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all is at work, like we be talking about. You be at work and stuff, but you're not happy. You're not happy. There's nothing on television, but we don't watch television. You may even be on social media, but it ain't really nothing to watch on social media. Except the Willie Williams show around here in these streets to make your life a much, much better out in the community. Okay, let's go on and get into it. Don't even much want to hold y'all because I do understand that we be having ADHD and ADD and all the alphabets and stuff. We be having that stuff. We short patient out here in the community. I can't blame y'all. I can't just put it on y'all because I'm short patient too. But look here. We talked about the young beautiful baby who had her reel with that nice feminine, effeminate voice. Just beautiful voice. I say And we was like, well, maybe that's her TV voice or something like that right there. And I was like, you know, it could be. It could be. It could not be. But I respected the voice and I liked that voice because, listen, we don't hear soft feminine voices on the regular. Ooh. Shout out to Dwayne for the $2 cash app. He say, do likes dumb. Say, what do you use? We cut off. What you don't use or what do you use? We cut off. Yeah. Take something and cut it off. Whatever you use, we cut off. I just had to. All right. Appreciate that right there. I like what you said. But look at y'all. Let's go ahead on and get into it. This the body cam footage. Remember, because she's suing the police department and all that stuff for being, what they say, for aggressiveness, manhandling, which is funny. People is weighing in on a response to the recent body cam footage release. It was 4 that was released, so I just got the long one. Of the police arresting and allegedly manhandling Lana Dunlap, a Fayetteville woman. Here we go.
Here we go.
She's still sitting in the driver's seat, car still running.
Car running, driver's seat.
How you doing? I just saw you pull back over here. Any reason why you back over here?
I gotta stop right there. I gotta stop right there. I thought it was like a food truck out there, that's an RV park, something like that. Is that a generator or that's her car knocking? I sure enough hope that that's not her car knocking. I went back too far. Listen.
How you doing? I just saw you pull back over here. Any reason why you back over here?
Baby, you might need some oil change something. Go ahead.
Okay, who's your boss? What's his name? Who? Frog. Where do you work at? Okay.
Did she say her boss name was Frog, Rob, but she gave a first name. She didn't give like a first and a last name. But go ahead.
You ain't waiting on nobody, are you? No?
Say she run the generator. That baby need a full synthetic change out here in these streets.
You got any ID or anything on you? Well, I mean, it's all fine and dandy what you're telling me, but, I mean, you know, it just kind of looks suspicious that you pulled out here in the middle of the field.
He say, do you have any ID? She said something. We couldn't really hear. He says kind of suspicious. You sitting out here in the field alone. Go ahead.
Right, so if you don't mind, I mean, you can, you know, call him on the phone. I'll be glad to speak with him right now. Oh, yeah.
Say that's a rod knocking. Boy, that baby need an engine. She got to get a rebuild. But look. Listen, he say you can get it. If you can get your boss on the phone, I wouldn't mind talking to him. Okay. Back it up, though.
You got any ID or anything on you? Well, I mean, it's all fine and dandy what you're telling me, but, I mean, you know, it just kind of looks suspicious that you pulled out here in the middle of the field. Right, so if you don't mind, I mean, you can, you know, call him on the phone. I'll be glad to speak with him right now.
I think she said that he's in surgery. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, do you have some ID on you? Okay. You mind if I see it? No, we just got to make sure that we, you know, let people know who we make contact with.
He say, do you mind if I see your ID? Simple thing.
So I'm over.
Look, here's the deal, okay?
Say she's a little confused about something. Her car knocking too damn loud. Go ahead.
I hunt fugitives, alright? I do fugitive work, okay? I understand that. I'm not saying that you're in any kind of trouble at all right now, alright? But we had a guy run from us right over here, and it's just very suspicious that you're pulling up here. Your heart's about to beat out of your chest.
How many of y'all think that that's a logical thing that the officers did? We looking for somebody. It's kind of strange that you just sitting over here. It look like your heart about to pump out your chest. It's just a little strange, baby, that you're just over here. But go ahead.
I understand that, but I literally just explained to you that
she just said that she got a lot going on. Remember that.
Well, I mean, I just told you that you're not in trouble or anything. Huh? Well, do you got some ID on you? No. Well, I need to see your ID. I need to see your ID first.
She say you don't need to see my ID. Do y'all know how easy it is? Willie, do you have ID? Oh, yeah, sure. There you go. License, registration. There you go. Done deal. Run my shit. Let me go. Simple. But no.
Well,
was there anybody in that car?
Technically, you could be trespassing.
Hey, sign up, female.
Well, I don't know that. How do I know that?
Female sitting in the passenger seat of your car, still running like she's waiting on somebody.
Hey, she's trying to leave. She don't want to get no ID.
Say she's trying to leave, y'all. She's trying to leave. She don't want to get no ID. She's in the field. Car running. I kind of understand. It may be hot and you got your dew piping. Somebody said earlier that might be her AC belt. You know what I'm saying? That knocking the shit like that. It could be, but suspicious. And she's smoking. Is that one of the things, or is that like a joke? Lord, I just hope that it ain't no reefers. But get it in. Get it in if you got to get it in.
It can be very simple, man. Let me just document who you are, and I will let you get out of it.
Let me just document who you are. You say, a vape pen. Yeah. That's what I was thinking about. Let me document who you are and let you get on your way. Simple, right? They cut the volume down because she was giving private information. That's not me.
Okay. What did you say your last name is? Banks. And what's your first name?
Say her car sound like a lawnmower. Yeah. That baby need to do something.
Okay. What's your first name? Okay, well, all you have to do is give me your information and make sure you are who you say you are, and then you can be out of here.
Simple. Let me verify who you are, and I know a lot of people say, you don't have to give your ID to the police. All right, cute. The simplest thing, here's who I am. I'm out of here.
All right.
Because remember, we run around saying, we know our rights. Yup, we do.
But as of right now, I don't know whose property this is. I believe that you don't know whose property this is. And you're not wanting to cooperate and just give me your name.
If you telling us at law enforcement, if you telling us that you're doing something for your boss because your boss just bought this property and you're taking pictures of the property because it's trash and debris on the property, why wouldn't you give law enforcement your ID to verify who you are so you can continue doing your job and going about your way? Why wouldn't you? But go ahead.
What's your first name? Go ahead, just step out of the car.
See? See, she was taking them through too much. He told the other officer, yeah, go on around there. Go on around there because it seemed like she's non-compliant and we finna have to get on up at the vehicle. He was asking her name to type it into the system on his phone when it could have been as easy as her passing her ID. Simple. Why did she want to be a headache? Now our female officer don't walk around the other side.
Okay, well, all you have to do is give me your information and make sure you are who you say you are, and then you can be out of here. All right?
That's a good point right there. Say, just saying. Oh, wait. Just saying he could have. Hold up. Damn it, I got to scroll down. Just saying he could have ran her tag and probably be able to justify her giving up her ID if the car did not come back to her. Ooh, say just my thoughts. Say I run tags first, then make contact. There you go. That's a great point.
But as of right now, I don't know whose property this is. I believe that you don't know whose property this is. And you're not wanting to cooperate and just give me your name.
See right there, he just say, go on around there. Say not a stop and ID state. Okay? If it's not, fine. I am in agreement. I'm in agreement.
What's your first name?
Why, if she's on the job, she would make it so hard? Really is my point. Why? If you're on the job, why are you making it hard?
Go ahead, just step out of the car.
We sick of this shit. The officer, damn it, we sick of it. Gotta keep going through this. You're supposed to be grown.
Just step out of the vehicle.
Let go of me.
Step out.
You can let go of me. I will.
Okay.
You can let go of me, ma'am. I will.
If you can let go of me, I will step out the car. And she got the seatbelt on. She got the seatbelt on right here, if you can see it. There's a seatbelt on, so it would be hard for her to be drug out. So if you let me go, I'm going to get out. Okay, that's what's up.
I will be out. I will. Now, please stop. Please stop. Can y'all stop?
Okay.
Like, what are you doing?
Go ahead, yeah, it's unhooked.
Please stop.
Ma'am,
Please stop.
all I've asked you for is your ID so we can make sure that you're not trespassing.
You got me. What are you doing?
Ma'am, step out of the car.
Okay, don't drag me out. I will if you let me.
Don't drag me out. Listen, shout out to all law enforcement who gonna drag their ass out for playing out here in these streets. Nobody got time for that. And we said, get out the car, get out the car. What you doing?
Release my arm. Get out of the car.
Yeah. Taser, Glock. I got time to be playing with you grown folk.
Release my arm.
Ryan, you get over there?
Yeah, she's refusing to come out of the car.
Because you're grabbing my arm very tightly.
You ready? Okay, now hang on.
Grabbing my
Hang
arm
on.
very
Let her go.
tightly.
She ain't going nowhere now.
Let
me
her
go.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Now-
I'll get the fuck out.
Okay.
Let her go. We'll get out. Shout out to the swaggy deacon for the $1 cash app. Say sound like a playing card in the rims. Pastor, oh man, like she on the bicycle with the player card. Look. Here we go. Watch it.
Step back. and
Don't
let her-
start.
Okay.
Don't.
It
Now step
sure
out
is.
of Okay. Now.
The officer see the ID inside her fanny pack. Go ahead.
You're not getting it
And you not getting it.
because I know I haven't did it.
Okay, well step out the car.
How many of us done gave our ID and license and we ain't did nothing wrong?
Okay.
How many times have I asked you not?
Please, let go of me. What are you doing? Let go of me. Let go of me. Let go of me because I haven't fucking did anything. Let
Okay,
go.
stop resisting. Stop resisting. Ma'am,
Give me my
stop
phone.
resisting.
Give me my phone.
Ma'am,
Give
stop.
me my phone.
Stop resisting.
Y'all are hurting me.
Okay,
Stop.
stop
You're hurting me.
Look, stop.
You're hurting me.
Calm down.
No, you're hurting me.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. She's hurting me.
No, she's
Yes,
not.
she is.
Now, when he's telling her that, when she telling him that she's hurting me, and the officer says she's not, you don't know that. Let's stop that right there. We don't know if we hurting you. But go ahead.
She's not
Yes,
big.
she is.
Do you hear I'm
I'm
talking?
105 pounds.
Okay, I understand
Why
that.
are you hurting me? I have not did anything wrong.
Well, just
I have
okay.
not
Well,
did
give me.
anything wrong. Let me go. I haven't did anything. Let me go.
Let me speak to all of you civilians out in the street. No matter how many times you say, let me go, when a officer is trying to detain you, put you in them bracelets, no matter how much screaming, tussling, we're going to do everything in our power to get you in them cuffs. It just is what it is. What are we doing? Say 105 pounds with a 300-pound attitude. I'm trying to tell you something, because damn it, she talking and acting like she could beat somebody. But now, I got to go back just a tad bit. This is the part that I don't agree with from the female officer. This is the part I don't agree with from the female officer.
I haven't did anything
Okay,
wrong.
well, step out the car.
Okay.
How many times have I asked you now?
Please.
Right there. Shout out to our female officer. As soon as she stepped up, that baby trying to get that fanny pack. Bitch, what's in the fanny pack that you protecting so much? You know what I'm saying? Like why? Why is our officer, first thing she do is grab for the damn fanny bag? What? Why did she do that, though? I don't know. Let's watch it again. Keep the party going.
I haven't did it.
Okay.
Say the female officer is handsome.
Okay, well, step out the car.
Okay.
How many times have I asked you now?
Please let go of me. What are you doing?
That part right there really escalated it more. That part right there, she reached for the fanny bag. You ain't finna take my fanny bag. Why'd you grab my fanny bag? Damn, I just got out. What you doing?
Let go of me.
So I'm in agreement. I am in agreement for her right at that moment for being upset. I'm in agreement for the baby to being upset that you're trying to grab my fanny pack. Say she grabbed the fanny pack because it may be a place for a weapon, probably. You got a point. You got a point. You really, really do. But I still am like, it's like well, hell, yeah, because if we feel like our life in danger, we're going to try to, don't leave our life in danger.
Let go of me.
But I can understand her being mad, though. You grabbed my bag. I just did what y'all just asked me to do. But I get it.
Let go of me because I haven't fucking did anything.
Now, all that tussling, it don't even make sense. You can do it. You just going to get yourself tied. That's all you're going to do is get yourself tied. You say, yes, it's a see-through fanny pack, too. We can see through it. But it still could be a weapon. Yes, it can.
Okay, stop resisting. Stop resisting. Ma'am,
Give me my
stop
phone.
resisting.
Give me my phone.
Ma'am,
Give
stop.
me my phone.
Stop resisting.
Y'all are hurting me.
Okay,
Y'all
stop.
hurting me.
If they hurting you, baby, you need to stop. That's simple.
Stop.
You're hurting me.
Calm down.
No, you're hurting
No,
me.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Do y'all understand when other people can see how a lot of y'all be overreacting? Females be overreacting?
Yes, you are. She's hurting me.
No, she's
Yes,
not.
she is.
She's not.
Yes,
big.
she is.
Do you hear I'm
I'm
talking?
105 pounds.
Okay, I understand
Why
that.
are you hurting me? I am not.
We hurting you, baby, right at that goddamn moment. I'm sick of you screaming. So we is hurting you. Hell, damn it. You took us through all this, and we could have been gone looking for the person that we were looking for. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. Say a car stopped knocking and drove off.
I did anything wrong.
Well, just
I
okay.
have
Give
not
me.
did anything wrong. Let me go. I haven't did anything. Let me go.
So now you understand. And shout out that baby out for having her real. But now you understand that all that hollering and let me go and you can't do this. I know my rights. You still is detained. Say the fanny pack is attached to her waist and could be used to control a person. Say, notice she released the fanny pack. Yes, she did. Oh, so maybe she wasn't trying to take the fanny pack off then. She was using it to control the motion of the person.
Let me go!
What's she doing now?
Okay, stop! Why are you acting like this?
Okay, now she's trying to take it off.
No, we're not. I'm talking to you. I've done nothing but talk to you calmly the whole time that I've been here. You understand?
The male officer did nothing but try to talk to her nicely. He's absolutely correct. We heard it for ourselves. So you don't have to be mad at all police officers now. You heard him be nice.
Stop resisting.
Give me my phone!
Ma'am, stop.
Give me my phone!
Stop resisting.
Y'all are hurting me!
Okay,
Stop! You're hurting me!
Stop.
You're hurting me!
Calm down.
No, you're hurting me!
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are! Yes, you are! She's hurting me!
No, she's
Yes,
not.
she is!
She's not.
Yes,
Hey,
she is!
do you hear I'm
I'm
talking?
105 pounds!
Okay, I understand
Why
that.
are you hurting me? I am not doing anything wrong!
We got to get these lights up. We got to get these lights up. We got to PayPal. We got to Cash App. We got to Super Chat. Appreciate you in advance.
Just,
I have
okay,
not done anything wrong!
Say funny how many videos show women officers doing so much. You right about that. Shout out to I dodged the trap for the $2 Super Chat. You say we do not have power over them folks. Hashtag comply or die. I'm trying to tell you.
Let me go! I haven't done anything! Let me go! Let me go! Let me the fuck
okay,
go!
stop. Why are you acting like
Y'all are
this?
acting like this!
No, we're not. I'm talking to you. I've done
She say she acting like this because y'all acting like this. Go ahead.
nothing but talk to you calmly the whole time that I've been here. You understand?
You bitch!
Stop. Stop.
That's how these babies act when they don't get their way. I don't know if any one of y'all have been in the presence of a baby and dealing with a baby and she do all that right there. When you trying to move her, get from around me or something like that right there. And she do all that growling, all that shit. She's lost control. She don't have control. She now at that moment understand there's nothing I can do. See, but this goes back to domestic love relationships. This goes back to these relationships. When y'all hear a female do that, and I've heard multiple do that, I've been personally, they've done that. Why? Because they don't have the control that they thought they had.
Somebody help me!
Stop.
Somebody help me! Help! Help! Help!
Growling, roaring, all that. Say come.
Help! Let go!
Okay, whenever you stop acting like this, I will let you go.
Let go! Let go me!
Sit down.
Is the Ford lawnmower okay?
Sit down, please.
Stop! Because I throw the fuck up!
Okay, sit
Don't let me
down.
go so I can throw up!
I'm gonna let you go.
Shout out to Abdul for the $2 Super Chat. Say just something for the collection plate. Pastor, I appreciate that right there, y'all. I told y'all I'd pay that. I need your help out here in these streets. Here we go.
Okay, dude, let me go so I can throw the fuck up!
I'm holding you up.
I don't need you to hold me up! Oh my god.
Ma'am,
Oh my
why
god.
are you doing this?
Ooh, why
For
are
nothing.
you doing this? You started with me!
For nothing.
You
All
came
this
over
is
here
for
fucking
nothing.
with me!
Ma'am, all this is for
I have
nothing.
not did anything wrong!
Screaming does not fix the issue, baby.
What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong?
We are investigating
What am
you.
I being charged with?
We are investigating you trespassing on this property.
But I'm not.
Okay? And you have resisted, delayed, and obstructed our investigation.
Yep. She could, that means she could have been charged with obstruction. Yes, she could have.
Okay? And resisted while we were trying to get you out of the car. Okay?
That's resisting arrest. We can put on you with violence or without violence. It depends on how we want to write your A form up. But go ahead. Yeah.
Because I know I ain't did shit
I've
wrong.
done nothing but talk to you just like this the whole time. Okay?
Can you stand
Say now she want compassion.
up for me?
Yeah, she might be covered by the blood. You know.
Are you okay?
Annie, are you okay?
Go ahead and stand up for me because you're hyperventilating.
Here, let's stand up.
Her blood pressure's through the roof. Say this cop is being really kind and respectful. Like, not, I can see her anger with the female cop, but with the male cop, like, he ain't do nothing.
You okay? Alright, go stand around.
I need somebody to call my mom right now.
Go stand up.
I need somebody to call my mom.
Alright, go stand up for me.
This has been a problem with Dark Youth folk for a long time, and I've been saying this for about over 10 years. We really do think our mamas, we really do think our mothers can fix it. We really do think our mothers can fix it because we grew up watching our mother do shit and get away with it. Mother was not held to any type of no consequences for her hollering, her screaming, her acting out of none of that. Mama gonna show out. And a lot of us grew up watching that. And we feel like I call my mom gonna come around here, cuss y'all out, take the handcuffs off, put me in her car, and take me home. This is a real problem in the community. I ain't joking with it. I ain't making it up. I've been saying it for a very long time. Shout out to Big Moochie for the 499 super chat. Say, Willie, say, what is the holding? What is she holding in her left hand? She haven't dropped it since getting out of the car. Whatever it is, she will not let it go. You're absolutely correct. My thought was maybe it's that vapor or an asthma pump thing. And shout out to all the people who smoke who got asthma.
No, I need somebody to call my mom.
Stand around.
I need somebody to call my mom.
Stand up for me.
Let me finish going out, please. Go.
Y'all, let her finish throwing up. Let her finish getting the mucus out of her system and the stuff out of her system because she hyperventilating and all that fly stuff right there. Shout out to Esther for the $2 cash app. Say all the videos you show say I never hear Miranda rights. That's a good point. But a lot of times, people not being arrested. They just being detained.
Why are you so excited?
Why you acting like this?
I know I ain't did shit wrong. Y'all get over here fucking with me. I know what property this is. My boss just bought this property at the beginning of the year.
Okay.
Fuck y'all talking about? Y'all don't even know shit.
That's why they was asking you for information and stuff to know stuff, baby. Yeah. She gonna stay down for a good little minute and not really say nothing, but hold on. Let me see if I can slide.
I get tissue, please.
Yeah, they in the car?
Okay. She needs some tissue.
Yeah. Car? Yeah, I'm gonna take your legs right here. Okay? Okay, I'm gonna wipe some of the sweat off, okay?
Say, Willie, you don't get read your Miranda rights until you're under arrest. That's what I was saying. And for the most part, a lot of people is not under arrest, they're just being detained.
Okay, look at me for a second.
He did a good job. Shout out to the officer. Good job.
Alright, listen, look at me for a second. Right now, you're not in any trouble.
So why am I in handcuffs?
Okay, because right now, listen, I'm just looking.
Why am I in handcuffs? I'm not in trouble.
Right now, you just be...
I know my fucking rights.
They just keep talking, though. Females will ask a question, but keep talking while you trying to answer the question. And they think that that's like helpful or something. Say one of the police officers ran her license plate number and came up with her mama's name.
I know I ain't did shit wrong.
Right now, you're just being detained. Everybody's saying you're under arrest. Okay?
But what have I done wrong? I haven't did shit wrong.
Okay, so this is the thing, alright? We were over here in this area looking for somebody, alright?
No, it ain't me.
No, it ain't you.
Slim Cutie. Say, it ain't me. Y'all look for the wrong one. I feel it, though. I feel it kind of, sort of.
Okay, so what do you mean?
Hold on a second. Let me finish. Alright? He came over here to talk to you to find out if you knew anything about what was going
I
on.
just said I did it.
Right. Okay, and that's fine. We're going to do our thing, and then we're probably going to cut you loose, okay?
Say, Willie, on your videos, everybody go to jail or hell. That's what's up. Shout out to Logan. Shout out to Logan for the $5 super chat. You say, this is not the representative from her press conference. You absolutely correct. This ain't the same. Say, Dunlap confirmed the car was registered by her mother, repeating her own name for the officers, but they did not leave.
And I'm gonna need that bitch name for real. Cause all
She mad at that female, though.
that was unnecessary.
All the way.
Ripping my panty pack off and trying to throw me out the car and shit like that.
Listen, to all my brothers and sisters in blue, we got to stop ripping fanny packs off. Let's stop doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Say she slim to none.
Yeah.
All that shit.
was trying to get her information. She
Right.
was trying to leave. I said, man, I'll let you leave. I said, but I don't know who you are.
Say trying to get the information, she was trying to leave. So I need your information. Baby, I don't know who you is, baby.
I don't know whose property this is. You pull down here suspicious. I'm get your information and you can go on your way.
Right.
That's just what he said. Let me get your information so we can just send you on your way, baby. That's it.
And she's like just breathing. As soon as I walked up to the car, she's like just deep breaths, like her, like, I mean, all the indicators that she was nervous about something.
This officer paid attention to her body language, which that is something that officers train to do. Hell, that should be something that you train yourself to do too. Body language. As soon as I walked up to the car, her body language, she acted suspicious. She's breathing heavy and you know what I'm saying? Pay attention to people. So it shows someone that there is something wrong. It may not be what we think is wrong, but it's something wrong. Remember, that baby said earlier, I'm going through a lot or something like that. But go.
Yeah.
So I opened up the door. I had to go over there. I said, go just open up the door and get her out of the car. She was trying to leave.
You had your camera on it.
Yeah, so
You had your camera on. Shout out to law enforcement. You had your camera on though, right? Yeah. Oh, well, we good.
over there, I took the seatbelt, turned the car off, put the keys on top of the car. We went to go get her out, but I said, hey, just let her go shingle her keys on the car. Let her get out of the car on her own accord. And then she said, you ain't getting off of me. And that's whenever we went to go put handcuffs on her. And then she just kept death gripping her fanny pack, her ID, like she didn't want us to get her name.
Okay.
So Belle snatched her fanny pack off of her.
All right.
She was acting like she didn't want us to get her name out here in these streets. Say, wait, did they steal her fanny pack?
Multiple colors. Ask her, because she the one who ripped it off. Where my fanny pack at?
You fanny pack at, baby.
Give me all that shit back.
I need all that there back. Shout out to Big Moochie for the 199 super chat. Say, Willie, did you notice that they all came in unmarked cars? Ooh, sure enough did. There is not a regular police car out there.
Is it glossy? Because it's in the car.
But that's because, I think because of they was looking for a fugitive or something that's supposed to have been in the area or something.
It's in the driver's seat.
Your fanny pack is in the driver's seat, baby.
What the fuck you ripping off me for?
You got a good phone number, Jelena? Is that how you pronounce it?
Jelana.
Jalana.
You got a good phone number? No?
No, sir.
She don't, watch this. She don't have a good phone number. She had her phone, which in my mind, possibly, it was an iPhone because y'all love the iPhone. It was an iPhone. She said she's doing a job for her boss. So she would have to be taking pictures for her boss. She need to be in contact with her boss. How else do we be in contact with our job? Do y'all know that y'all phone is the most important thing on earth? That baby say she don't have a number for them. Wow. That's a little slimmy cutie too, though. Shout out to Huncho for the $2 super chat. Say all those joking, and I just got pulled over, shaking my head. Did you comply? Hell, you hear the Willie Williams show, so that let us know that you comply. That's what's up.
Nope.
Where you stay at?
I guess that's the address. I guess he's entering the information that's on that card, so that card must be her ID.
She go back there. Good.
I guess I don't know if
Scratch me and shit. Yeah, I want that bitch name for real. So I'm damn sure ready to start for her.
She is upset at our sister out here in these streets, baby. That baby put hands on you, sugar.
I just told her to back up. Okay. Yeah. I just want to make sure she's clear. She is.
Alright, go ahead and leave your handcuffs.
No, don't take these handcuffs off me, baby. Oh.
Look, what did I tell you when I was talking to you over there?
Okay, but all that shit that bitch did over there was unnecessary.
Okay.
I was talking to you, and I would have got out the car, and he told me to get out the car.
Did I not let you get out of the car on your own?
After that.
But did I not
But
say?
she didn't have to do all that shit. Just because you a bitch around all males, don't mean you gotta act like you a bad bitch. Because you ain't.
But when players be calling these broads the B word and you acting like a B word, we be wrong. She was able to point it out. She was able to point out how she feel that this female officer behaves around the male officers, acting like a B.
Where the fuck my phone at?
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Your phone is on the front seat of the car.
Everything's in the car.
Yeah, what is in her hand though?
Okay.
Alright, so hey, real quick. Alright? So, you understand why we were out here to ask you this question, yes?
I hear you.
Okay. We're trying to give it a hard time, okay?
No, that bitch was. And I want her name.
Like she really angry at the police, at the female.
Scratch me up and shit.
You know, scratched up that beautiful melanin. It's a vape, which it still strikes me as odd that they did not take it out of her hand.
That was her.
Alright. Her name is Detective Bell.
What's the first name? What's her name?
I'm so sure this is a ticket. See what it is.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and.
Okay.
Is she gonna write it? You gonna write it?
I don't have anything wrong with it. If she's got it.
Yeah, I see.
Put me in the witness.
Okay, that's fine.
Hold on, please.
It could have been a THC vape too, huh? Say she need 3 tickets for wasting their time out here in these streets. Ain't no sense.
Anybody?
Let's see what she said.
I don't care who writes it, but the CYA buzz, you know what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
I don't know what she said.
Be honest.
I don't know if she gonna say something.
Hey, yeah. I'm sorry.
Hell, that's the end of it. But remember, there was 4 videos released, so there's more, but we're not gonna do that right there. I just was really about the beginning. This is like my only issue. Like, baby, you ain't have to do all that. Say, Willie, the police chief The police chief is a black woman. She said it was okay what happened. Say Fayetteville Police Chief Gina Hawkins. Oh, really?
Please stop. Please stop. Can y'all stop?
Okay.
Like, what are you doing?
But yeah, it's unhooked.
Please stop.
Ma'am,
Please stop.
all I've asked you for is your ID so we can make sure that you're not trespassing.
You got me.
Me,
What are you doing?
Ma'am, step out of the car.
Okay, don't drag me out. I will if you will release my arm. If you will release my arm.
Ryan, you good over there?
Yeah, she's gonna come out of the car.
Because you're grabbing my arm very tightly.
Okay, now hang on.
Grabbing my
Hang
arm
on,
very
let her go.
tightly.
She ain't going nowhere now. Look.
Let me go.
Okay.
And I'll get the fuck out.
Okay, step back.
Don't start.
Okay.
Okay, it
Now
showed
step out.
me this.
Okay, now
And
step
you're
out.
not getting it because I know I haven't did it.
Okay, now step out of the car.
You not
Okay.
getting it.
How many times have I asked you?
Please, let go of me. What are you doing? Let go of me. Let go of me. Let go of me because I haven't fucking did anything.
Okay, stop resisting.
Right here at the Willie Williams Show, we pride ourselves on telling you what you could have did better. You know, correction and instructions is what we do around here. And the best way that the way this was supposed to be handled, the way this is supposed to be handled without all this extra stuff. Out there, listen, I don't care nothing about your rights. I don't care nothing about your rights. I don't know why y'all don't understand it, why a whole bunch of y'all civilians don't understand. Don't nobody want to hear that you know your rights. I asked you for your ID. Yeah. There are some states the way you don't have to give the ID. Got it. Cute. That's what's up. I asked you for your ID, though. Right at that moment, you choose to go right or left. Right at that moment, you decide whether you want to make it easy or you want to make it hard. That's a you thing. That's a you decision. No one's else. Yeah, F your rights. Don't nobody care nothing about nothing. I asked you for something. I am the authoritative figure right now. No matter how you want to think about it, but Willie, that's what, that ain't how law enforcement is supposed to act. Then I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that. The mission is to make it home unmolested. Shout out to Prophet May for the $2 cash out. Say, remember, the lawyer blamed the male cop. Why? You right about that right there. He didn't blame that female cop. When even she, that baby right here, blamed the female cop for being more aggressive and manhandling her. Remember, they call it manhandling. Why it ain't woman handling. Shout out to Huncho for the $2 super chat. Say, I'm laughing while the cop is giving me a ticket. Listen, you should have told the police to watch a play around here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? But look. Say, it's upsetting and it's very upsetting. The whole incident was unnecessary, said Sean McMillian, an activist with the Fayetteville PAC, P-A-C-T. That's what they said. That they don't like the video. They don't like what happened. But ain't nobody gonna tell that baby, you could have prevented this. This is like your insurance company. Look at your accident as whether it was a preventable accident. You could have prevented this. Whether they're right or wrong, you could have prevented it from going as far as it did. Simple. Say, Willie, real talk, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and an Instagram photo. Exactly out here in these streets. Shout out to Big Mooch for the $1.99 super chat. Say, especially when you park in the field off the road. Do y'all understand that she parked in the field off the road but went all the way in? I don't think people really paid attention to that right there. She went all the way in off the road And when we walk up, now you're hyperventilating and shit. Damn it, you're breathing heavy and you don't want to give your name, your ID. You don't want to do none of this. You already look suspicious. Hell, they should have checked the trunk. I don't know. Uh-oh, whoa. I like what you put up there. Say Dunlap suffers from sickle cell anemia, an illness triggered by anxiety, the physical and psychological stress she has endured after alleged assault forced her to quit her job as a project manager. Laugh out loud. There it is. That baby needs $50 million. By something that was preventable. I know what people gonna say. Well, Willie, you always on the police side. You always doing that. The objective of every human being on earth should be to make it home unmolested. You're supposed to do everything in your power to not be harmed. You is supposed to be the most important person on earth. And it goes back to people would make that argument, but Willie, they did it wrong. They weren't supposed to do this. They weren't supposed to do that. You know what's funny? When somebody pull up on you with that thing, you don't tell them about rules and what they ain't supposed to be doing and all that. Typically, 99.9% of the time, you comply. We don't argue with the person who just pulled up on us and put that thing out. We don't argue like that. Why? Because you figure in your mind that police just can't pop you. That's what you figure in your mind, but you so scared of the police that you want to give the people that you so scared of a hard time. Do y'all know? I told y'all we all got mental issues out here in these streets. Shout out to Dwayne for the $2 cash out. Say it's connected. Say I used to call Lala and wait in the woods. Oh, what if that person that they was looking for called and she was waiting? What if? I don't know. Say around here at the Willie Williams show, Willie say, hush, say with that blue waffle. Ow! That's what I'm talking about. Listen. Because y'all is around here, we're trying to get these numbers up. I really do appreciate y'all on this STD Friday for y'all showing up. Shout out to all the new people. Shout out to all the people that's around here who been here from the start. Either comply or die. Comply. Or taser Glock. Simple. Y'all can argue all you want to about your feelings, what ain't supposed to happen. But anyway, moving right along. Say by law, say Dunlap has to produce ID. Say it's the law. Oh, so in Fayetteville, it is the law when asked. Plus, they could have put trespassing part. You say if it wasn't a no trespassing sign or nobody made a call, they had no right to get her ID. I don't believe that. We looking for somebody. But even if we not looking for somebody and we just slide up on the car that's deep off the road, close to the woods, we walk up to you and we got questions. We can ask you questions. Why are you here? Because we, with or without a trespassing sign, we can write it on your A form. You can beat it, but we still write that there on that paperwork. Now watch it. They could have used that as an excuse. We don't know if you're trespassing or not. Who are you? We need to know who you are. Say, can you sell monkey on private property? I believe so. You just cannot get caught on private property selling monkey out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? But y'all make it hard on yourself. But anyway, moving right along. What? I'm finna take it to a school. I'm like, no. I'm gonna take it to your kids' other parents and show y'all something. Oh, no. I had one better than that right now. I had one better than that right there. Damn it. Damn it, I thought it ABC, the EFG, HIJK, element P, QRSTU right there. I got to show y'all some. And I don't think that I talked about it. Say, Officer Willie, pipe down out here. Shout out to Sonya for 99 cents super chat. I appreciate that right there. Shout out to Big Moochie for the $4.99 super chat. Say people would be pissed at police if they said okay without checking her ID, and when they left, she offed herself. Say they crying saying that she had mental issues. That's an excellent point. They would have blamed the police for not looking into her. If she would have offed herself. You right about that right there. Oh, they would have been like, you officers know that we is in now from 2020 to 2022, we have been having mental issues and people is knocking themselves off. And y'all know the numbers. And y'all just gonna let her tell you everything okay and that she working for somebody and not showing her ID, and y'all just gonna leave. That would have been a lawsuit too. Fayetteville, North Carolina. The North Carolina has no stop and identify statute. It means officers cannot ask you to identify yourself except under certain circumstances. Absolutely correct. And they had probable cause. Whether people know it or not, they had probable cause. Why is you out here? Shout out to Logan for the $5 super chat. So you have to ID yourself if you are behind the wheel of a vehicle. Passengers do not have to ID depending on the circumstances. It still go down to that circumstances. The best way to handle this situation, comply. Moving right along, y'all. I got to take y'all to St. Cloud, which is in Florida. My state, stand your ground state. Bust bitch, go home state. Please don't run up. We in fit for our life state. Imagine being on your job. Imagine being on your job and somebody like you. You know, we look at that as regular stuff. Somebody like you, and you don't think that this person is fine enough, or maybe you got a significant other and all that stuff right there, but this person still wants you. They want a piece of you. We got a St. Cloud man who killed this co-worker. After she rejected him, she said no.
He repeatedly rejected a co-worker's advances, and police say it cost Nicole Hammond her life. She was shot and killed in the parking lot outside the warehouse where she worked.
Police in St. Cloud say angry text messages sent by a co-worker just hours before her death led officers to the man now charged with killing her. Courtney Godfrey has the story.
It was just as employees were arriving to work at this St. Cloud business Monday morning that the unthinkable happened.
Shout out to Richard D for the $2 cash app. Say comply or get a free ticket to the pearly gates out here in these streets. Here you go.
28-year-old Nicole Hammond allegedly killed by a co-worker in the parking lot.
Damn.
Police alleging the suspect, Michael Carpenter,
Michael, she ain't find you attractive, pimp. That's all. You got to do something better than what you did, pimp.
He had been upset after Hammond rejected his workplace advances. A criminal complaint saying the two exchanged text messages the night before the murder.
I got a problem here. We exchanging text messages. So was they like friends before and they like have each other numbers and stuff like that? Because if they was not friends before and they have each other numbers, why did she have his number? Or why did he have her number?
In which she told him she didn't want him to touch or manipulate her and asked that he not make things uncomfortable at work.
Unfortunately, we had no idea.
All she asked for him to do was stop.
Their boss saying, sadly, Hammond never reported the possible harassment to supervisors.
We are very attuned to our staff's needs.
She tried to give a player a break and not run to the higher ups and possibly get him fired, because y'all do know sexual harassment can get you fired on the spot immediately after we do our investigation. You know what I'm saying? She tried to look out for him, like, no, let me just tell him, no, I'm not interested. Can you please not try to manipulate me and put your hands on me? Please don't be touching on me. People don't like to be touched on out here in these streets a lot of times if it's not STD Friday. Shout out to SCM for the $1.50 cash. I say a little something for the collection plate. I appreciate that right there.
Burns And any time that there is anything that requires our intervention, we step in.
Yeah. That's what cost her her life. She tried to defuse it on her own.
But in this case, we had no indication that there was anything awry.
And while inside, her friends and colleagues have been meeting with grief counselors, outside, they continue to remember her as a bright light.
Nicole always had a smile on her face, and anybody that had any association with Nicole, they couldn't help but like her.
As they all wonder how, if at all, this could have been prevented.
I just told you. Well, no. That was on another story. Say they been hunching. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know because it's just, how did they get each other's number? That's where we got to start at.
Quite honestly, it's my worst nightmare. It is. It's my worst nightmare.
In St. Cloud, Willie Godfrey.
Like, people is wondering, how could this have happened? I should have been on the case. I need to know, when y'all tell me that they text back and forth or one text the other one, how? How did this happen? Were they good co-workers together? Was they cool? And then he started trying to make his advances and stuff because, hey, it happens sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But are those the only two text messages that they ever did? See, we got to dig deep on stuff like this right here. Was it the only thing? The one thing that we can learn from this situation here, boys, listen, don't give nobody the thought that it can be something. Don't give nobody the thought that it can be something. Y'all laughing and shit, y'all hugging and stuff. We out for drains and shit. I'm helping you to your car. Maybe you helping me to my car. We talking family thing. We crying on each other. You know, stuff like that right there. Stop with that trying to have that emotional friend thing going, especially the male and female thing. But hell, female and female need to watch out too, because y'all do got the most violent relationships, and we ain't mad at you. Keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I understand that sometimes we may feel like somebody may like us too. And you don't know unless you try. But hashtag no daddies. That boy didn't know how to be, he has not been turned down before. Well, he have been rejected. He have been rejected, and he's been rejected too much. Now, what if he was paying a bill or two? What if he was doing special things for her? What if she was leading him on? See, there's so many different ways to look at a situation. We just don't have enough information. So I hope that this is a learning lesson to all you babies out here. Be careful, and be careful what you say to people out in these streets. Y'all look. Especially on your job, because it's like, we all got relationships when we be on the job over 40 hours. A lot of people really don't even understand what I had just said. Your co-workers is the people that you in relationships and you don't even know it sometimes. Your co-workers know more about you than your significant other a lot of times. I know I'm telling the truth. We got to update, y'all. We got to update about the Cypress mother. They finna tell us something that we didn't know. This is why it is an update. Y'all get these lights up. We should be over 500 by now. We should be over 500 by now. Look. We got an update about the Cypress mother who held her twins. Who held her twins or feeding them bleach and all that fly stuff right there. Here we go.
Clothing her own children remains behind bars. 40-year-old Zakiya Duncan appeared in court today. Our Bryce Newberry joining us live with those details.
Yeah, baby.
Daniela, today in court we learned that this mother is pregnant with another child and that she may have deleted video evidence before law enforcement captured her in Louisiana. Both of these developments, as a judge is raising her bond to $4.5 million.
Jesus. That baby pregnant? Okay, they just told us that she pregnant. And a bond is set at $4.5 million. All right, cool. Here we go.
40-year-old Zakiya Duncan, the Cypress mother accused of starving, beating, and handcuffing her twins before they escaped from their Cypress home last month, appearing cuffed in an orange jumpsuit in a Harris County court Thursday.
Shout that baby out for having no real. I wonder if she gonna get to keep the baby.
Currently facing 4 felony charges.
There's going to be plenty more evidence that comes out.
Her other children still need to be interviewed as part of the investigation into what happened inside this Cypress area home where the family
nice big home too. Say her baby gonna be the next Tupac.
Family moved over the summer.
These kids were being starved for months. They were being forced to drink bleach, household cleaners, and being forced to ingest all sorts of toxic chemicals.
So you gotta ask yourself, if they were forced to drink bleach and other toxic chemicals, when my president, your president, our president said bleach may help with C-19, we would die if we drank bleach. I'm gonna keep the party going.
Documents revealed Duncan kept her teens handcuffed in the laundry room, where they had to urinate and defecate on themselves, and sometimes had bleach poured on them. In court,
watch this. If this baby don't get ever, if she don't get ever, this proves to you we really do care about children.
Thursday, prosecutors shared Duncan is pregnant with her 9th child.
Her 9th baby. Oh.
They're also looking into video evidence she may have deleted, something she told law enforcement about when they captured her in Louisiana after an Amber Alert.
I will likely be also looking into her mental state.
There it is. That mental state. Some have to be wrong with her to lock her children up and all that stuff right there. You say, Willie, say that house is about $300K. It's obtainable.
Hiring experts to accomplish that.
Prosecutors say one of the children they fled Texas with spent time in a Louisiana hospital, just released this week. Now all the children.
Oh, baby, you're doing too many lace fronts. Jesus! Look at that. All right, go.
Are back in Texas in foster care.
And we hope those kids can get all the help they need. We hope to seek justice for them in this case.
That should actually bring the price of the home down. When they put the house up for sale, that should bring the house the cost of the house down, because she had children kidnapped and was starving them. Like, you should be able to use that to at least have them take by 50 grand off.
And the co-defendant in this case, Duncan's boyfriend, is still jailed in Louisiana. Her attorney says he's not sure how far along she is in this pregnancy or who the father is. She is expected to be back in court in January.
Did they just say, or did they just tell her boyfriend, if we don't know who her baby daddy is, you don't know who her baby daddy is, you might not even be the boyfriend. You might not be the daddy. They did not say, I do understand them saying that we don't know, but they did not allude to or nothing that it's possible that it's her boyfriend's baby. None of that. We don't know who the baby daddy is. And that's, players, y'all need to start understanding. I don't care if it's your little la-la. We don't know who the baby daddy is. I'm going to say that again. I don't care if it's your little la-la. We don't know who the baby daddy is.
We're live downtown tonight. I'm Bryce Newberry, KPRC 2 News.
All right, Bryce.
Y'all going to learn. This baby finna have a 9th one out here. Ooh, Jesus. Ooh, so she already told the attorney she didn't know. There it is. I don't know who it is. Hell, I can tell the truth now because I'm in jail. He ain't gonna find out and jump on me, you know what I'm saying? Because we separated and divided. They got us in 2 different facilities and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Passion for the $2 cash apps. They doing a amazing job today. Pastor say, hey, everybody. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Do y'all want to go to the schools? Y'all want to go to the schools real quick? That baby gonna be all right. Baby, listen, if they take your baby away, they just take your baby away. Don't nobody care about that. Baby, you can get pregnant again in jail. Don't worry about stuff. Y'all be worrying about the wrong thing. Y'all be worrying about the wrong thing. It's not right that her baby gonna be taken away. Do y'all know that some people will advocate for her to keep her child while in jail after she produced the child, after we know she kept 2 of her children hostage. I'm just pointing out some stuff. I'm just thinking out loud. Let me go ahead and take y'all to the schools real quick. What's going on out here in these streets? Look, watch what.
We need swift action. Kids are getting hurt while we're planning these discussions and talks.
While we sitting around talking about what we need to do with the violence in the schools and stuff, the children getting hurt. Good point.
Angry and worried, emotions really running high tonight as parents and community leaders tackle youth violence in Gwinnett County.
The overall message, too many lives lost because of senseless violence. Our John Sherrick was there tonight as parents confronted top school and police officials. John?
Shout out to Richie D for the $1 cash out. He say she don't need edges because she live her life on the edge. That's what's up. Go ahead, play.
Schools in crisis because of student violence. That's how the superintendent described it at this meeting here at New Missions Church in Gwinnett County, confirming what parents already believe. Everyone trying to find the right mix of prevention, rehabilitation, and punishment.
Yeah. Georgia again. Watch this. Where the majority of rappers and entertainers live.
Under fire, Gwinnett County School Superintendent Dr. Calvin Watts. Parents accusing him of coddling violent students and keeping them in school, all because of a new discipline policy begun in August.
He coddling these little badass churn out here in these streets. I'm going to tell you why he's calling them. It's because it's about the money. He don't want to expel the students because they lose what? Between, I think, like 30 or 40-some thousand a child or something like that.
Holly Teray has 4 children in Gwinnett schools.
That baby got 4 children. Oh, say in Gwinnett schools. It's not that one school, so it's in schools. But she got 4 children.
Instead of repeat offenders that keep returning to the classroom after committing these violent acts.
Stacy Georgie has a son in high school here. They're afraid of violent students.
These kids all know there are no consequences. They come back to school the next day, stuff is still escalated.
That's a real mama. That's a real angry mama. She's sick of this. Listen. She's so mad she's standing up. She's so mad she's standing up.
They're afraid of violent students.
These kids all know there are no consequences.
Ain't that what I keep telling y'all? Where's Joe Clark when you need him? I told y'all, listen, every principal, damn it, they need to have a big auditorium, a pep rally, bring all the children out on the football fields and set up the speakers. The next fight, you are expelled from school. The next fight, I'm going to repeat myself 3 times because shout out to Dr. Umar Johnson, let y'all know you got to say stuff 3 times so it can be in people's subconscious and all that stuff. The next time and one of you's fight, you is expelled, not suspended. Expelled. You can't go to not now school in the district. Now call your mama them.
They come back to school the next
Yeah. A school assembly. Yeah.
next day, stuff is still escalated. And then you've got another fight on top of another fight. This restorative practice is not working.
It's not working. We play too much. We playing too much. But then, when one of these shootings happens, now we're all concerned and what could have been done. I just told you what could have been done. Stop playing with these people like they don't understand what they're doing.
Student.
Willie, they're young. They don't get it yet. They bad. Why is it a small percentage don't get it? The largest percentage, they actually do get it because they're trying to live, get an education, and go on with their life and have a good time. There's a small percentage that don't get it.
Here on edge, Kayla Fields, 9th grader at Grayson High School, where one student just attacked another with a box cutter.
I think I had a child that went to Grayson High School, but go ahead.
I was kind of just shocked as to why somebody would stab somebody in the back.
Clayton.
Easy, because they had the opportunity, but go ahead.
Bolds, with 2 children in Gwinnett schools, frightened for them every single day.
It's kind of nerve-wracking, you know, you send your kids to school
and you got to think about they may not come home.
And then now we got to talk about the parents. We so concerned. Why is we sending our children to schools that are really dangerous? Like every day, the school is dangerous. The students, your children is telling you it's dangerous every day, but we still send the kids to school. I can promise you this right here. Watch it. Let about 20, 30 parents keep their children home. If y'all want to protest something, if y'all want to protest that having events at school and students being violent should not be at that school, if you want to protest, keep your children home. But it has to be a lot of y'all. 1 or 2 of y'all is not going to affect nothing. 20, 30, 40. 20, 30, 40. And hell, if the parents don't want to do it, the students need to do a walkout. The students need to do a walkout themselves because their lives is in danger. If their parents will continue to send them to school knowing that the school is violent and they will not transfer their kids or let them learn at home, y'all need to do a walkout or the parents need to keep the children home. Say the parents are scared of their own kids. I'm in agreement. With that right now.
October, a violent month in Gwinnett County schools, including one Norcross High School student shot to death just off campus. The superintendent insisting student violators comprise just a small percentage of students, and that the violators are being held accountable under the new policy, up to and including long suspensions and expulsions.
They're being held accountable with long suspensions and expulsions. If they was being held accountable, Mr. Sir, you will have 90% less incidents. Let me explain it. Some of them probably is being held accountable, but the majority is not. You say long suspensions. There should not be a thing of long suspensions. You can't go to school no more. And it need to be broadcasted. It need to be broadcasted on the morning news at the hell. Somebody, listen, for the people that's in the media who is doing the school media, because y'all take media classes and stuff, y'all take the broadcasting classes in high school and stuff like that right there. Y'all got the school paper. A part of the school paper need to show everybody that has been expelled. And all students need to get this paper. Everybody who's been expelled for like we call it, a simple fight.
But he's also trying to rehabilitate disruptive students.
Call that rehabilitation shit, man. That put people's lives in danger. Oh, go ahead.
When he can.
But I want people to know that we care about we care about the safety of each and every child.
You cannot tell us you care about the safety when the students can tell you something is happening every single day. Y'all play too much. We are liars. Stop saying we care about safety when the children is not safe. The parents is not safe. You wouldn't be having this speech. You wouldn't be doing that little interview if y'all was keeping the students safe.
And that means that students need to be removed from certain school environments. Our policies certainly support that.
I don't think so.
Dr. Watts says he's considering installing metal detectors and scanners at every entrance of every Gwinnett County school.
And watch this. Watch this. Look. Metal detector scanners. Now y'all just cost us a whole bunch of money. Since y'all done cost us a whole bunch of money, walk in here with a gun, you're going to prison forever. Walk in here with your little pocket knife. We need 50 years and you can never go to another school in the state. Shout out to Bertha for the $50 cash out. Say Willie Williams for president of the USA. I appreciate that. The nomination is in. We need to go on and make a run for office. Look. Stop playing with people. When I tell y'all stop playing with people, I know, Willie, that's harsh. Yep. You know, these school shootings is kind of harsh too, though. students getting stabbed in their back. That's kind of harsh too. You send your child to school and your child come back home molested, physically beat. But 50 years, that's a little excessive. They're young. They don't know what they're doing. Okay, let's say I agree. How can they become parents? They're young. They don't know what they're doing. How can they choose to be a male or a female or the opposite sex? Willie, they don't know what they're doing. How can they comply to any sexual activity? Yeah. You done mess around and your child done came back home dead. But 50, 100 years, that's a little excessive.
That decision to
Watch
be made
this.
later, no
I ain't
timetable on when he'll decide that. There will be more meetings between the superintendent and parents to be scheduled soon.
I ain't even much done. Watch this. Since we talking schools, I saw this here about 2 days ago. Who is this? Bam, bam, bam. Parents. We gotta get to the. We have a beautiful mother speaking out over something that I didn't even know what was transpiring, but that's why I got to look at all the news from all across the country. I'm supposed to watch the majority of the news and then bring it to y'all. Shout out to where I saw this first ad and or even heard about it. Shout out to Dr. Umar Johnson out here in these streets. Shout out to that player. Get your school up when you get a chance. Pimp. Don't rush yourself. Don't let nobody tear you down, playboy. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. Say, Willie, send them churn to Russia. Ooh. I bet they won't get in there another altercation. Shout out to Jason for the $15 cash app. Say, for the plate. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Y'all don't know what's going on in California, do y'all? What's about to Senate Bill 107. Gender affirming health care is what's being talked about. We got a mother who is finna speak on this because I didn't know what gender affirming was. What are they talking about?
Yes, my name is Greg Burt from the California Family Council. I'm going to be giving most of my time to my colleague here, but I just wanted to...
say that's my 10%. I appreciate that right there.
Draw your attention to a book called Irreversible Damage. It's been a book that's been widely distributed here in the United States, written by Abigail Schreier. She's a Wall Street Journal reporter, Yale, Oxford educated attorney, and she brings up some very concerning things about the gender-affirming care that's being promoted in this bill.
What is being promoted is for children to be able to be on the hormone blockers and actually have the top and bottom surgeries. Y'all do understand that that's what they're trying to put in law in California. For your child to be able to have gender affirming health care. This is part of health care. Shout out to I Made 59 Look Good Shirley for the $5 cash app. Say, calm your ass down before you run your pressure up. I appreciate that right there. I got to calm it down. I got to take it easy. Here we go.
Destroys the reproductive systems, especially of young women. And that is one of the reasons we are very concerned about this bill. So thank you very much.
Next witness.
Hi, my name's Erin Friday. I'm a Democrat, and I vote
on Friday. Her name is Erin Friday. Shout out to Dwayne for the $2 cash out. She say charge their sorry ass parents out here. You know what I'm saying? That's what they need to do. Maybe things will change. Here we go.
voted for same-sex marriage.
Okay.
I'm one of the leads of Our Duty and parents of our OGD kids. There are thousands of parents in our group. We are cheering on the states that are stopping gender medicine on children. Parents in the state of California have lost custody of their children merely by calling their child by their legal name.
I didn't know that. Did y'all just hear what she said? Parents have lost legal custody for calling their children by their legal name. Wow. What?
SB 107 must not pass. Custody is one of the hardest fought aspects of a divorce, and California cannot just wipe away an out-of-state agreement addressing which parent controls the medical health of a child. Scott Wiener, a man without children, is pushing gender-affirmative medicine laws for minors.
Scott Wiener is pushing this. Someone who don't have children. That was a great point that she made. He's pushing for it. Why are these people pushing for these people to go through surgery and mutilate and all that fly stuff right there? Why?
While other countries are moving away from the affirmation model. Look to Sweden, Finland, Norway, the UK, and France. You need to be 100% confident that sterilizing children is truly life-saving.
Y'all do understand that a part of this affirmation in the healthcare will sterilize these children. Some children will be sterilized.
The number of kids going to gender clinics is skyrocketing. In the UK, it is a 5,000% uptick for girls, as seen in the graph.
There's an uptick in girls. What's having so many of these girls wanting to change their gender? Shout out to Passion for the $2 cash app. Say poor co-parent. Poor co-parent management say lock them up too. You know what I'm saying? This is a problem.
It's the same here. We parents know it's a social contagion as we watch clusters of friend groups come out as trans. It's not organic.
It's not organic. We have clusters coming out. Say MAP, say minor attracted persons. That's what's up. Shout out to Dwayne for the $2 cash app. Say what they thought or didn't is their responsibility. There it is.
If trans medicine prevents suicide, why then, as trans medicine gets more prevalent, are more girls committing suicide?
Woo! Whoa. You know, a lot of people don't know a lot of trans people have committed suicide after even their surgeries and stuff like that right there. A large percent, like a really big percent of them commit suicide. She just told us something. Shout out to Houston for the $2 super chat. To all the D Wade parents, say pay for 100% insurance. They need to pay for it themselves, huh? Exactly. Hold up, because I missed one. I think I missed one. Nope. I'm right. Here we go.
Organic.
Come on.
If trans medicine prevents suicide, why then, as trans medicine gets more prevalent, are more girls committing suicide?
If trans medicine prevents suicide, why are there more suicides?
Why are they suffering from severe depression, engaging in self-harm? This gene twinge graph of suicide and self-harm matches the trans medicine trajectory. Laura Edwards Leeper, who brought pediatric gender care to the United States, says,
get the lights up, y'all. Get the lights up. Appreciate y'all already.
And I quote, there are no studies that say that if we don't start these kids immediately on hormones, when they say that they want them, that they are going to commit suicide.
Do y'all know that that's what people is out here saying? I got another video of a person or parent saying that if they don't get it before 18, it could be a death sentence. If they don't get the surgeries and the hormone blockers and all that stuff because they are trans in their brains and they want to switch over and stuff like that. If they don't get these things before they're 18, that is a death sentence. Oh, I'm going to play the video. Don't even worry about it.
The long-term effects of puberty blockers and cross-sex hormones is largely unknown. What is known is that bone density and brain development is adversely affected.
Don't they say that our frontal lobe or our full brain like doesn't grow or mature all the way until you hit like 21 or 25 or something like that? But then they want to allow children to undergo so many different things, and they be 11, 12, 13, say until 25, until 19. Yeah.
Ma'am, respectfully, if you could please wrap up. Your time's been exceeded.
Marcy Bowers, a trans woman and current president of WPATH, on the effect of puberty blockers on biological males says, and I quote, "Every single child who is blocked at standard stage 2 has never experienced an orgasm."
Boy, we on STD Friday right now. Did you hear what she just said? Listen.
On biological males says, and I quote,
Hold on.
woman and current president of WPATH on the effect of puberty blockers on biological males says, and I quote, "Every single child who is blocked at standard stage 2 has never experienced an orgasm." I mean, it's zero.
See, according to its 2022 National Survey of the LGBTQ Youth Mental Health, say almost 1 in 5 transgender and non-binary youth attempt suicide in the last year. Wow. And people will say that this is not what is it called? A dysphoria or something. Nope. That's the wrong word. Somebody throw me out the word.
These young men are also rendered irreversibly sterile.
They're irreversibly sterile. They're not having orgasms.
Don't make California a refuge for what will be seen as the largest medical scandal in history. Educate yourself. Thank you.
Thank you for giving us that type of information now. People have lost their children for calling their children by their names. By their names. Say their prostate dead. Absolutely correct. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I got one out of Florida because, we always be saying something out here in these streets. We ain't letting it fly. Let me. I thought I had a quiet. Bam. All right. Let me slide it over here for you. Hold on. We ain't done. We having a good time. Now, why we ain't over 500? We need to be over 500 thumbs up. We got a PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat. We need all that right now, y'all. Tighten up, baby. It's Friday. It's payday, baby. What we doing? What are we doing? We right there. We right at the door. Walk in. Why is y'all acting like this on a Friday? I need support. I keep trying to tell. I need sponsors. I need support. I need all that. Look. Florida had the Florida regulators. Hold on. Let me make sure I can read this properly. Florida regulators move forward with a ban on gender dysphoria treatments for minor. Florida regulators move forward with ban. Shout out to Florida on gender dysphoria treatments for minors. Let's listen. We may agree, we may not agree, but here we go.
At the Capitol, Florida's medical regulators now one step closer to banning controversial treatments for minors with gender dysphoria. Members of the Board of Medicine and osteopaths met in Orlando Friday morning to discuss that rule and advanced it to the full panel.
The committee had to pause Friday after those against the change refused to accept the end of public comment. It came after hours of hearing from both sides, some who detransitioned saying they suffered.
Detransition. Shout out to Dana Dane for being a member for 8 months. Hey, sugar. Say it's called gender dysphoria. Gender dysmorphia, Willie. Oh, okay. That's what's up. I appreciate that right there. Here we go, y'all. Say DeBarge. Hold on, wait. Hold up. We're going to let this person talk.
It came after hours of hearing from both sides, some who detransitioned saying they suffered.
You know what keeps me going? Stopping this from happening to someone else.
And parents of trans children worried limiting access is dangerous.
What you're talking about is waiting till age 18. Well, they won't be here. This group commits suicide.
Despite
that woman said if they don't do the medical treatment, the healthcare treatment, stuff like this right here, if we don't give the surgeries and the hormone blockers and all that fly stuff right there, they won't make it to 18. But if somebody says that they think transgender people have a mental problem, you would be labeled transphobic. Let me say it again. She said that they won't be here for 18. This group commits suicide. That sounds like a problem. That sounds like a mental problem. But if you say it, now you're labeled. You mean that y'all can't wait 4, 5, 6, 7 years to hit 18 and then get whatever you want done to you? Y'all can't wait? Is this what the children saying? If I don't get this done, I'm going to kill myself. Really? Y'all better get insurance on your peoples.
Children worried limiting access is dangerous.
What you're talking about is waiting till age 18.
Age 18 would kind of be like a smarter age because we consider people 18 to be adults, and they at that age you can make your own decisions, and we kind of feel like you have a lot more information and you lived a little bit more than when you was 12 or 13, to where you can kind of see life kind of different. Like 18 would kind of be like a good thing before we go to blocking your orgasms and whatever the problems may come behind doing this type of treatments and stuff. We got a problem with waiting to 18 because they gonna die.
This from happening to someone else.
And parents of trans children worried limiting access is dangerous.
What you're talking about is waiting till age 18. Well, they won't be here. This group commits suicide.
Despite that debate,
baby, that group commits suicide even after they get the changes. So we're in a lose-lose either which way.
The committee moved the tentative rule forward with 3 members in opposition.
Okay, and the motion carries.
The proposal bans physicians from prescribing puberty blockers, cross-hormone therapy, or top and bottom surgeries for those under 18 seeking.
Do y'all understand that? Top and bottom surgeries for those under 18 seeking gender dysphoria treatment. Surgeries, top and bottom, for some. Do y'all know that I didn't know that they is cutting off bottoms out here for minors? I didn't know. I didn't know that they was cutting off breasts either. For minors. I didn't know. Wow.
Gender dysphoria treatment. Committee members saying this.
Those risks outweigh the possible benefits.
The change would take effect at a still undetermined date, and while the committee kept an exception for clinical research, there was some disagreement.
A national survey from Trevor Project, from the Trevor Project, found nearly half of trans girls considered suicide in the last year. For trans boys, that rate is almost 60%.
A rule is a rule. And if there's research done, the research can be done in Yale.
One question the committee didn't answer: what to do about those already receiving the treatments. Members did discuss requiring patients get an additional level of consent from several physicians, but tabled that discussion for now.
Gender-affirming care is essential, life-saving health care for trans people.
Meanwhile,
I don't know if this is so sad that I got to say it like this. I don't know if this person here speaking is a damn female. I'ma say she cute. I'ma call her a she. Yeah. Even you say she fine. Do y'all know that this might be a dude? We don't know no more. And that's crazy because she look like a very pretty woman. But then if it is a man, now I'm looked at as liking men. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Look.
Life-saving healthcare for trans people.
Meanwhile,
that gotta be a woman. No, dog. That got to be a woman. If that's not a woman, they doing a damn good job out here with these goddamn surgeries and all that fly stuff right out. Damn it, I gotta tell the truth.
Consent from several physicians, but tabled that discussion for now.
Gender-affirming care is essential, life-saving healthcare for trans people.
Meanwhile, LGBTQ
is essential, lifesaver for trans people. If cutting your body, changing your body is a lifesaver, I don't understand. All right, man.
Two advocates vowed to keep up the fight, saying a legal challenge is on the table if the ban becomes official.
Say that's Chico DeBarge, Willie. Wow.
We're in conversations with lots of different state and national partners about this upcoming rule. So unquestionably, there will be legal challenges.
The full med boards meet next Friday and are expected to take up the change, possibly approving it.
This lawsuit wouldn't be the first challenging the state's position on gender dysphoria treatments. Florida is already getting sued for its new rule on Medicaid, which bans the therapies for about 9,000 Floridians.
Florida got a ban with the Medicaid. We would not be paying for your surgeries out here in these streets now.
The latest out here at the Capitol, I'm Forrest Saunders reporting.
Hey, man, listen. That baby say, they ain't gonna make it. This should be the sound clip of the week.
This from happening to someone else.
And parents of trans children worried limiting access is dangerous.
What you're talking about is waiting until age 18. Well, they won't be here. This group commits suicide.
Shout out to the LGBT community. Shout out to the trans community, our trans brothers and sisters out here in these streets. We put all type of rules and regulations when it comes down to the minors. Hell, you can't hunch them. You can't hunch them. Rightfully so. We got the law. Cute. But they can make these decisions. They can make life-changing. These is life-changing decisions. Whether it will be a positive or a negative, it's still a life-changing decision. The positive part is the one who transition and do all this and they go on to live a happier life and the life that they want to live. That's not the problem. The problem is with people who is depressed, committing suicide, and wishing they had not transitioned at a young age. We put all these things in place to so-called protect minors. And again, we do allow them to become parents. We are allowing them to change their gender. They are smart enough and educated enough to know that that's what they want to do at 10, 11, 12, 13 years old. I thought the parents supposed to run the yard. Seemed to me that the children is running the yard. So we let them make so-called adult decisions as children while treating them like children. That makes sense. Listen. I say that should none of this stuff happen before you turn 18, in my mind. Once you is an adult, feel free. I don't give a damn what you do to yourself. Hell, I really don't care what you do to yourself now. To be honest, I don't pretend to care. Hell, let me rethink it. Let me rethink. Say, Willie, say, are the parents required to pay for all of this? I think in certain states, yeah. But like in Florida, like if you got that Medicaid, we ain't covering it. So I think that this is a part. This may be in people's insurance packages, depending on what type of insurance that you got, that they may do it. Or they may not. I have no idea. But let me be 100. I don't give a damn if you change your child at 9. That's your baby. Your body, your baby. Since we just want to be like honest. I'm not going to pretend to care. So it's kind of like I be on both sides of the fence a lot of times. Like I really don't pretend to care, but like if I was like in politics, I would say, no, this is not good for the children. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we're supposed to protect the children. That's what I would say. And that's what I would stand on. But in like the whole scheme of things, I don't care what you do with your goddamn children. Y'all told us your body's your babies. When children is best left with their mammy them. All right, cool. If you want to knock them off, if you want to cut their bodies up and all that, do what you want to do with your children. Your problem will come when you trying to have that done to my children. Which, this has nothing to do with my children. Nothing. Say, Willie, you say, if they do this, their community will be wiped out in 100 years or less. They can reproduce. They let them have their hormones and surgery. Say they can't reproduce. Let them have their hormones and surgeries. Hey, go ahead. Have at it. But if I was at the school board meetings and all this fly stuff right there, and this was a topic, I would talk against it. I'd be like, no. There's a whole bunch of things that we don't allow them to do. You mean to tell me that you can change your body parts and gender parts, but you can't smoke no reefers? You can't buy no alcohol? You can't get no fentanyl? Nothing? Unless prescribed. But shout out to Red X for the $2 super chat. He said we had to sneak to get our ear pierced. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna let them just run the yard, basically. We just gonna let them run the yard. And again, we want to treat children like children when we want to treat them like children. We want to charge them as adults when we want to charge them as adults. And this is why I be saying, as long as we say, as long as the minors get to the age to where they can consent to have sex with anyone, well, with a 4-year thing, I think they should be able to consent to have sex with anyone. The same thing gonna happen with an older meat. The same thing that's gonna happen with a young meat gonna happen with an older meat. The same thing that's gonna happen with a young monkey, the same thing gonna happen with an older monkey. We talking about consent. Since we allow them to do adult things, they can change their whole human, but damn it, they can change their whole computer. They can switch out the hard drives and shit. What are we doing? They can change the graphic cards and shit. The graphic cards should be the BBLs that you motherfucker get. That is a graphic card because that's where all our attention gonna go. The big breasts, the breast jobs, that's... Y'all play too much. Y'all really do play too much. But I just have to say, listen, do what you want to do with yours. But because I am going to run for office, sooner or later, I would just stand on it. This should not be done until you is 18. And I know, well, I should say, well, why can't they wait till 18? And when I say that right there, this is the answer that I'm going to get.
Is dangerous.
What you're talking about is waiting until age 18. Well, they won't be here. This group commits suicide.
Despite that debate,
somebody done told that baby wrong. Or somebody done told that baby right. Maybe they is knocking themselves off because they can't get the treatment. Maybe they is. Damn, should I say what I want to say right now? I don't know. Maybe they is, but I'm just going to say we don't pretend to care around here. Say, would this be considered identity theft? Say, do you transplant meat? They is doing monkey reconstructions on minors to turn their cooter into a meat. I didn't know that this was happening with minors. I didn't know that they was cutting meats and turning them into monkeys for the minors. I didn't know. Say walk in the bank as a man and leave as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Got to be more careful. Say, Willie, say you didn't get my super chat or don't want to read it. Whoa. Slow me down. Y'all know I try to read everything. And if I missed it, I always try to scroll back up. Let's see. Oh, shout out to Houston for the $5 cash app. Say, let the alphabet community pay for all procedures. Say, y'all care for one another like that. Handle your business. I'm in agreement. I'm in agreement with that. Hey, man, if you want to do it to your children, go ahead. Go ahead. Go right ahead. I would say in the next 10 years, we're going to start seeing the repercussions of these actions. And then I wonder, will a transgender person who may feel like what they did that they shouldn't have done, I wonder in the future will they be able to sue their parents? I wonder, will this be a thing that they will be able to sue their parents? Because y'all know that laws and stuff be changing and all this fly stuff right there, and they may make it to where they can sue their parents for allowing them and or pushing them to get it done. I think they will have a good argument as far as you let me as a minor persuade and tell you I wanted to cut my body, take pills, and I'm the child, and you're the adult. You supposed to guide me. Do y'all know that that'll make a real good case in the court of law? You allowed me as a child to make one of the biggest decisions of my life. And now I'm depressed. I'm going through so much and all this fly stuff right there. Regardless of what I wanted to do as a child, you're the guardian. You're the top. You're the boss. Everything that happens under you is your fault. Yeah, they can do a real child neglect case. Say it's happening as we speak. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, say sue the parents for assault and mental abuse. Y'all parents better start rethinking this too. Say very possible. Say you can't spank kids, but you can cut off their stuff. Look at that right there. Yep. Yeah, kids best left with their mamas. Yep. Now, typically we would say hashtag no daddies. And I just want to say, there is a few daddies who was down with all of this switching as minors. There are. They is advocating it too. I say that there's a small percentage. Like really, really little. Poquito. Yeah. But I'm going to say hashtag no daddies. Because I think, in my opinion, somebody educate me, that there's a large percentage of transgender children don't have fathers in their household. Remember how I just said that. Remember the word I use. Don't have fathers in the household. Say overseas, a child actively sued his parents for neglect and requested that his parents be barred from having any more children. Wow. See, so it wasn't a long shot with what I'm saying. Because, because just sitting back thinking, the parent is the guardian, or the guardian is the parent. Either which way, you supposed to guide the child. You guided the child the wrong way in that child's mind if they decide to sue you. Shout out to Red for the $2 super chat. Say God must be on vacation in the Bahamas. That's what's up. Say by yourself. No, say I have 2 daughters. Say no sons, and my girls are ladies, not changing. That's what's up. That's what's up. Listen, y'all. Give yourself a pat on the back. Boy, y'all done made it to the end. Oh, Jesus. I am not getting my notifications. Shout out to D. Wayne for the $2 cash out. Say, burning clits was wrong, but very effective. Shout out to Africa and places like that right there who burn clits and cut off clits. Mother Africa. We need to go back to Africa. Yeah, go ahead. Shout out to Brother Cam for the $1 cash app. Say, make all your life decisions before 2 months. I'm trying to tell you something. Got to be more careful. Boy, hey. What? And then they don't want people to be on essential products. All right, cute. That's what's up. Shout out to Simone for the $1 cash app. Say, Alex J warned us about this a few years ago. Alex J. Y'all should know who that is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You give a people an inch, they'll take a mile. That saying is so true. That saying is so true. Shout out to Dwayne for the $2 cash app. Say some people want a boy, so they raise a girl as a boy, vice versa. You right about that. You was right about that right there. Shout out all the people who is going to these facilities and picking what they're having ahead of time, boy or girl. That's what's up. We doing what we want to do on this planet. And I say, hey, once you die, you're dead. Live your best life. Live your best life. We will not all agree. We'll not all agree, and I think that's the good thing about life, that we will not all agree. Like, we have differences of opinions and different thoughts. A lot of us don't think it through. The majority of us don't think it through. There's the few that think it through. Say these men are probably wealthy and are being blackmailed or face losing their careers, jobs, and pay lots of money. Say thus very small percentage. In my mind, you're absolutely correct. There's a lot of males, a lot of men that be on TV and be like in these blogs and on the jobs and in certain places, and they have to, they decide to go with the flow because they don't want to lose what they have. So in a sense, I kind of understand that. And that's why I say you don't know what people really think, because we're not behind closed doors with people. People will get out here and chant you Go ahead, yeah. Go ahead and mutilate yourself and all that fly shit right there. Yeah, you should have the right, and go right back home and say, I wish my goddamn children would. We don't play like that around here. Ain't nowhere in the hell I'm going to do that to my children. But, hey, go ahead. Do yours like that. Do that, yeah. Let your children make this irreversible decision before they even really get to understand life. Y'all have them focus so hard on their sexuality and their gender instead of on life. That's a part of life. But they're making that their biggest part of their life. Is their sexuality, their sex. That's what's up. They say, I'm going to send gender balloons out here. You know what I'm saying? But listen, y'all, give yourself a pat on the back. We done made it to the end of the midday news out here in these streets. We done went over 2 o'clock. I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm just going to say what I was thinking was we was having a very good time out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. Give yourself a pat on the back because you made it over 500. I knew that y'all could do it. I appreciate everything. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Remember, if you're new around here, tell somebody, share the video. Share the video. Tell somebody about the player. Listen, we'll be back at 8 o'clock. Say awesome show. Say very informative. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do, y'all. Hey, listen. We're going to be back at 8 o'clock. Y'all have a good one. I got to go on and get up out of here. Got some things to do. Y'all, I done pushed that damn button. Hold on. Whoa. Wait. Slow me down. I can't do it. I can't. I almost missed it. Players, is prostate cancer awareness every day around here at the Willie Williams Show is just the finger. If your prostate don't work, your meat don't work, you mess around and lose your la. To all the ladies out here, people, all the female, people who came out they mama monkeys with a monkey, I'm talking to you. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Feel on yourself. Have your man feel on yourself. Churn the cold worker, the people at the grocery store, the people at the hospital. But if we don't feel a bump, y'all got to go get the mammograms because a lot of times y'all can't feel a bump and y'all be having that cancer thing. You know what I'm saying? So get the mammogram so we can find out. So you can find out. Keep ourselves safe out here and healthy. That's what's up. Man, I appreciate y'all for rocking. I done hit that like button now. See y'all later.